If you do not have capacity to execute all of those things I've mentioned may amount to almost nothing. So what am I saying? It's high time we began to build capacity. I went from making $24 in my first 11 months as an online entrepreneur to earning over $4,000 in 7 months.
It was one of the lessons I learned that was really touching. You are the only constant thing you have.
So the first step to becoming extraordinary is to develop coping skills. Quality and creative educational system can be accountable.
Follow the path of least resistance. This is what many people don't understand. If this influencer is known on Facebook, don't send them a message on Facebook, they won't see it.
If you do not have capacity to execute all of those things I've mentioned may amount to almost nothing. So what am I saying? It's high time we began to build capacity.
I went from making $24 in my first 11 months as an online entrepreneur to earning over $4,000 in 7 months.
If you do not have capacity to execute all of those things I've mentioned may amount to almost nothing. So what am I saying? It's high time we began to build capacity.
I went from making $24 in my first 11 months as an online entrepreneur to earning over $4,000 in 7 months.
It was one of the lessons I learned that was really touching. You are the only constant thing you have.
So the first step to becoming extraordinary is to develop coping skills. Quality and creative educational system can be accountable.
Follow the path of least resistance. This is what many people don't understand. If this influencer is known on Facebook, don't send them a message on Facebook, they won't see it.
All right, everyone. Good evening, everyone. I hope you can hear me. If you can hear me, let's do a sound check. Let me know if you can hear me on the comment section. Let me know if you can hear me. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Who is here tonight? And who's excited tonight? Let us know. All right. So if you can hear me, type in where you are calling in from, which state you are coming from, which state you are chatting in from. Let us know. Let us know. Before I bring the host for tonight. Okay. Marianne Aboni, you can hear you. All right. Give to Chechi. Welcome. Thank you for coming. So where are you calling in from? Where are you chatting in from? Let us know in the comment section. Let us know. Okay, Sir Fortune, Edo State. Welcome, sir. You're welcome, sir. You're welcome, sir. So starting in a few minutes' time, first of all, I want you to do two things for me, or one thing for me. If you know you are at home or somewhere, just take a sheet of paper and a pen, or a book and a pen that I'm going to use for jotting. We're going to be getting massive value tonight. Just take a sheet of paper and a pen, and we're going to be jotting tonight. If you know you're on the road, you can just, how would I say, share your screen, go to your notepad and jot there. So we bring our speaker tonight. So I know he's ready. So let us. All right. So if you know you have gotten your pen and paper, let me know. Let me know. Type one. Type one. You know you have gotten your pen and paper. Pen and paper. Let us know in the comment section. Type one. Type one. Let us know. Let us know. Before we start, I'm super excited. I'm with my book. If you know, I know with your book. Get your book right now. This is Chechi from Lagos State. Welcome. Watching from Abuja. You're welcome. Mrs. BT Don. Welcome. Thank you for coming. So if you know you have with your pen and paper, type on the comments. Type one on the comment section. Okay, damn later I can see you. One. You know you have with your pen and paper. Type one on the comment section. So who else? Who else? Who else? Who else? Type 1. Is it only damn letter that is here? Okay. All right. So we Emmanuel Agama from Jigawa. You are welcome. I can see you have your pen and paper. Welcome. So I'll be beginning the host. So let us brief about who the guest for tonight is. So let us have a brief video. Just hold on.
If you do not have capacity to execute all of those things I've mentioned may amount to almost nothing. So what am I saying? It's high time we began to build capacity.
I went from making $24 in my first 11 months as an online entrepreneur to earning over $4,000 in 7 months.
It was one of the lessons I learned that was really, really, really touching. You are the only constant thing you have.
So the first step to becoming extraordinary is to develop coping skills.
Quality and creative educational system can be accountable.
Follow the path of least resistance. This is what many people don't understand. If this influencer is known on Facebook, don't send them a message on Facebook, they won't see it.
All right. So we'll be having Mr. Zim tonight, and the guest is not yet ready. So let us know if you are just joining in from. Let us know where you're coming from. If you are just coming in, let us know where you're coming in from. Which state? Emmanuel Agaba. Okay. Precious from Ondo State. You're welcome. You're welcome. Who else? And if you know you have your pen and paper, type 1 on the comment section. So let us know. All right. So for all that are here tonight, tell us what do you expect to learn tonight. Let us see on the comments. What do you expect to learn? Oh, bring in our guests. Mariana Boni, welcome. What do you expect to learn tonight? It's going to be very massive. Paul from Lagos, you are welcome. Oyelade Paul from Lagos State, you're very much welcome. Expect. Mr. Disu, welcome sir, from Lagos. You're welcome sir. Retire rich, retire young. God's power from Edo State, from my state. Well, you're very welcome. Very welcome. Very welcome. So what do you expect to learn tonight? What do you expect to learn tonight? Let us know. Type it on the comment section. Mr. Folad from Lagos, you're welcome, sir. You're welcome, sir. You're welcome. You're just joining in, type in your name and where you're chatting in from, where you're calling in from. Before we bring in our guests for tonight. So while we are waiting for some response, let's go on a quick commercial break.
If you do not have capacity to execute all of those things I've mentioned may amount to almost nothing. So what am I saying? It's high time we began to build capacity.
I went from making $24 in my first 11 months as an online entrepreneur to earning over $4,000 in 7 months.
It was one of the lessons I learned that was really, really, really touching. You are the only constant thing you have.
So the first step to becoming extraordinary is to develop coping skills.
Quality and creative educational system can be accountable.
Follow the path of least resistance. This is what many people don't understand. If this influencer is known on Facebook, don't send them a message on Facebook, they won't see it.
All right, so we're here again. Okay, coming. All right, so Mr. Azim is here. So he's going to be delivering value for tonight. So let us see. Let's bring up Mr. Azim. Mr. Zim in the comment section. Say, Mr. Zim, welcome, sir. Welcome, sir. Let's welcome him. He'll be here with us. All right, Mr. Bim, Mr. Sim, you're welcome, sir. You're welcome, sir. Welcome. So let's welcome him on this video. Let's welcome him. Let's welcome him.
So good to be here, guys. So good to be here.
Welcome,
Emmanuel, how are you?
fine.
I hope you can hear me clearly.
We can hear you clearly, sir. We can hear you clearly, sir.
All right. So, am I good to go?
Yes, sir. The floor is yours, sir.
All right. So, guys, good evening. So good to be here. Sorry, I'm coming in a bit late. Had to put some things together. I've been seeing my people in the comment section. I've been seeing Jerry Fabian. Good to have you. Mark King Kalu, good to have you. Anosike Olivia and my brother Fortune. But it's so good to be here. I'm seeing my people. Even my brother Nathaniel Disu is here. Man, good to have you guys. Dami, Larry, Tayo, good to have you. Guys, drop your comments. I want to shout out to you guys, man. It's not easy to be here. Miracle Olomo, good to have you here. Teresa, good to have you. You know why it's important to acknowledge everyone on this call is because you are set to be transformed. All right. If there's one thing I'm so sure about tonight is that your life is not going to remain the same. And I want to appreciate Fortune Nnamdi for putting this together, and I want to appreciate him for having me talk to you guys today. All right, this is going to be a day to remember. Write it somewhere. If you've not made your first million, all right, after this program, after this particular training, you're going to hit that figure. All right, and it's not a prophecy, it's not a declaration, it's a fact. It's going to happen. All right, I'm still seeing some of my guys. I'm still seeing some of my people. Nestor Carlo, good to have you, man. Fortune, I better go see that. Fortune said I should mention him. I don't believe Fortune. Come on, guys, sit down somewhere. I love you, brother, man. Fortune has been a friend. Fortune has been a brother to me, and you're doing great, man. And it's so good to have people of like vision, people of like mind, shared values. Do things together. Thank you so much, Fortune, for being my corner. I don't take you for granted. And I also want to extend this appreciation to everyone that is in my life that's also on this call, and also to you. I want to say thank you. Thank you guys for being in my life. You guys are amazing. You guys are awesome. All right, so today I'm going to be teaching you guys on how to sell your brain without losing it. How to sell your brain without losing it. This is a very important topic, because one of the greatest frustrations, all right, in a man's life is knowing too much but not seeing results. I've been there. I know what it means to be loaded and yet broke. I know what it means to be loaded and yet you are struggling to eat. Let me share a story with you guys. A few years ago, I was so broke. This guy speaking to you, I was so damn broke. Like, even if a broke person saw me, the person would come tell me that, oh my God, you are broke. I was so broke, I couldn't even afford 3 square meals. All right. And the reason why I'm sharing this story with you, because I've gone past that level right now. But the reason why I'm sharing this story with you is so that you understand where I am coming from And I want you to also understand that even if your story is that way right now, I can tell you that if you can apply what I'm going to be sharing with you tonight, your life will change for the better. Your life will change for the better. So I was in that position. I had made money before that time, and I'd lost money. So I was in this point where I was broke. I didn't know what to do. I was just in my house. In fact, my friends at that time, I remember, and I'm this kind of person. Guys, I know some of you on this call, you're like me. All right. I'm this kind of person. I hate begging for money. I hate begging for money. That's one thing that, man, it's very difficult for me to do. I hate begging for money. I would rather beg you for something else. I'd rather ask you to help me for something else than for me to beg you and say, give me money. I can't do it. It's not in my DNA. So I was in this state for, I think, for about 3 weeks or so. I had not eaten a good meal. I was just drinking gari without sugar, without salt, without granite, without coconut, nothing, just raw water and gari. For 3 weeks I was on that. Nobody knew what I was going through at that particular point in time, and that was a very critical moment in my life. I even contemplated suicide at one point. Yes, guys. So if you're on this call and you're contemplating suicide, this is a deliverance for you. Don't do it. There is a way out. I know that you might be in a place right now where you feel like all hell is loose. You're at rock bottom. I can tell you, I've been there. I understand how you feel. I know what it means to be in that particular position. All right. And I want to tell you is that don't do it. Suicide is for cowards. Suicide is for cowards. There is a way out. And I'm going to be showing you the step-by-step process I took to come out of that mess. All right. So I know what it means to be frustrated, to know so much and yet be broke. So, and today I'm going to be showing you the blueprint on how you can sell your brain. Many people, they know so much, they are knowledgeable, but they are still broke. They are knowledgeable, but they are still broke. I'm not going to be, I'm the first speaker. All right. So I know that there's going to be multiple sections where they are going to, some of the speakers are going to talk about mindset, the mindset for creating wealth. All right, there's a mindset. This whole thing, what I'm about to share with you today, it all starts with a mindset. It all starts with a mindset. If you don't have the mindset of wealth, even if you apply the process I am telling you today, it will not work. It all starts with mindset. But I'm not going to dwell on mindset because I'm the first speaker in this powerful conference, this amazing conference. I believe other speakers are going to touch on that. Anyone that you see that is succeeding financially, that's succeeding in anything that they are doing, all I can tell you is that there's a mindset, there's a belief system powering those results. There's a belief system powering those results. If you believe that you cannot make a certain amount of money, I can bet you that you will never make that amount of money, no matter what you do. Because why? Your belief system will always fight your reality. So you can be broke in your pocket and still be rich in your mind. What matters is what's in your mind. All right. So it all starts with mindset. You have to have the right mindset for making money. I like the theme of this conference, sell or beg. So the title of the conference, sell or beg conference. All right. If you don't sell, you will beg. If you don't sell, you will beg. But there's a mindset. There's a mindset to selling effectively. There's a mindset to monetizing your passion, to monetizing your knowledge, your brain, your ideas, your passion, your talent. There is a mindset that powers it. And if you don't have that mindset, every other thing would be a waste of your time. Every other thing would be a waste of your time. It's just like a car. Let me give you an instance. It's just like a car without that a very good car, let's say a Lamborghini, for instance, or a Ferrari. All right. But the car has no fuel in it to move it forward. What would happen? It doesn't matter what the speed that the car can go. If there's no fuel in the car cannot utilize its potentials. And that's where mindsets come into play. That's why I always tell people, whenever you have the opportunity, invest in your mind. My mentor taught me something some months ago. He said, he always say, when you empty your pocket to fill up your mind will empty itself to fill up your pocket. I can tell you that, I can categorically tell you that an investment in your mind is not a wasted investment. An investment in your mind would give you more returns than an investment in any investment platform. I remember one time many years ago, I bought a book for 10,000 naira. All right, I bought a book for 10,000 naira, and the people around me back then, they thought I was stupid. They thought I was like, Zim, why would you buy a book for 10,000 naira? What's wrong with you? Why not use that money to do something else? Why buy a book for 10,000 naira? And I told them something. I said, this book that I bought at this amount is going to make me a whole lot of money. And guess what? That book, I bought that book years ago. Till today, that book is making me money. An investment of 10,000 naira has gone on to make me millions of naira. All right. So, guys, there's a mindset. There's a mindset. All right. So, while I was preparing for this, how to sell your brain without losing it, three things stood out for me. All right. Three things stood out for me, and I want to talk about this topic in three dimensions. Number one is, the first phase is before you sell your brain. What must you do before you sell your brain? Because there are certain things that must be in place before you can effectively sell your brain. If those things are not in place, I call them foundations. If those foundations are not in place, even if you eventually start selling your brain, it's not going to go anywhere. I've given you one of those foundations, mindset. That's number one. All right. The second phase is how to actually sell your brain. How to actually sell your brain. All right. Then the third phase is after you have sold your brain. What do you do after you have sold your brain? Many people, they neglect this last part. All right. So they focus on selling their brain, but after they've sold their brain, what next? What next? All right. So let's dive into it. So before you sell your brain, there are two things that you must focus on. Before you sell your brain, there are two things that you need to focus on. Guys, are you with me? Are you with me, guys? If you're ready, drop your comment. I want to see your comment. I want to see fire everywhere. If you're ready for this thing, I want to see fire everywhere. Guys. Come on. I'm waiting for you guys in the comment section. Brian Robinson, good. I need fire. Give Uchechi. Yes. It's going to be a short but very powerful section. Don't worry. It's going to be a short, but I need you guys to engage. Hey, my guy Niyi is in the building, man. Ike Chuku. Yes, I'm seeing the fire coming in. Good, guys. You guys are with me. I need you guys to follow. All right. So the first thing that you must have in place before you sell your brain is you must have results from that thing that is in your brain. This is where many people miss it. Having knowledge is not just enough. Before you sell your brain, you need to get results. First for yourself. And if possible, for other people. That's the first thing. I remember I talked about the first thing. The first thing is mindset. All right. The second thing, you can put this as number two. The second thing is get results for yourself. Results are important. People are always looking out for results. You can't come and tell me, oh, I want to teach you how to do this. The first thing I'm going to ask is, what are your results? Listen, if you don't have results from that thing, that knowledge in your brain, I want to tell you that is the first place you must start from. Getting results, tangible results. And if you're the kind of person, listen to me, guys, this is very important. If you're the kind of person that gets results, but you don't document your results, you are in deep soup. Learn to document your results. And the results you get for other people. That is the first step. So, as a rule, this is my rule. I don't teach what I have not experienced on a personal level. I don't teach it because it will come from a shallow place. The reason why Fortune brought me on this conference is because he knows that, man, this guy is deep to an extent. All right, he's deep to an extent. I'm not bragging, it's the truth. Because why? I am coming from a place of experience. I am coming from a place of tangible results. I've been able to sell my brain over the years. I started selling my brain since I think 2018, 2019. That's when I started selling my brain and making money from it. All right. So I'm not telling you what I read in a book. I'm not sharing with you what's on Google. I'm sharing personal experience with you. So start with results. Always document your results. Always document. Have an archive for your results. Oh, I made this also. Let's say you are a Facebook ad expert. All right. Document your results. Document your results. All right. So let's move very fast. So that's the first. And the second thing is what you should do is what? Sell what people want. Ask yourself. No, don't. The third thing rather. The third thing is what? Focus on. No, ask yourself, what the knowledge I have, does it solve a relevant problem that people want to be solved? I see a lot of people come to me, oh, Zim, I have this course, and I want to put it out. The first question I ask them is, see, listen, calm down. I know you're passionate about selling your brain. I know you're passionate about this thing, but calm down. Is this what people want? Is this what people want? Is this what people need? Does the knowledge you have, the idea that you have, does it solve a problem that people are dying to get solved? Let's take, for instance, let me give you an example. Let's say that, okay, thank God, Ni Amuda is on the screen right here, so I'm going to use him as an example, all right? So let's take, for instance, that Ni is an amazing, excellent typist. That means he knows how to operate the typewriter, right? And Ni comes to meet me. Let's say Ni puts out a course out there and says, who wants to learn how to be a badass typist? That's who wants to learn how to use the typewriter. Fee for this particular course is 500 naira. How many people will sign up for that course? Guys, I need your comments. How many people do you think will sign up for that course? Let's say a course that teaches people how to use the typewriter. How many people will sign up for that course? How many people will sign up to want to learn? All right. How many people? I'm waiting for your comments, guys. I'm waiting for your comments. Richard Edet, good. I'm seeing your comments. I'm waiting. No one. Thank you. No one will sign up. Because why? Even though Niyi is knowledgeable about the typewriter, nobody needs the typewriter in this dispensation. Nobody needs the typewriter in this dispensation. So that's a critical thing you must look out for before you start selling your brain. You have to focus on what people want before you start even focusing on what they need. Focus on wants. What do people want? For example, people want to live healthy. People want to make money. People want to be free. People want to be able to relocate to another country. People want to be able to sell courses without having to bother themselves about creating the courses. People want to make money. People want to be healthy. People want to have beautiful relationships. People want to start up businesses that are profitable. People want to be significant. People want to be mentally whole. This is what people want. All right, so you have to focus on the want. You need to ask yourself, the knowledge that I have, does it cater to a want that people want to be satisfied? Very important. All right. So let's move over to the next phase. So now that you have discovered, all right, your what's the first thing? Now that you have the right mindset, the second thing, now that you've gotten results for yourself, all right, and now that you have ascertained that the value that you have, the knowledge that you have can actually solve a problem, we now move to the next phase, which is what? How to actually sell your brain to make money without losing it. How to sell your brain without losing it. So the first thing that I want you to focus on when it comes to selling your brain, all right, is focus on building a community. Focus on building a community. I have a mantra, all right, and I've been using that for a long time now, and it has been working for me. All right, before I knew this, I made a lot of mistakes before it finally occurred to me that I was doing it wrong. All right, so what was it? Before I create a product, I sell it first. Guys, I need you to write it down. Write it down. Write this one I'm telling you down. Write it down. Before you create a product, before you create whether it's a service, whether it's a physical product, whether it's a digital product, whatever it is, before you create a product, first sell it before you create it. Why? Because when you sell it, and when I say sell it, maybe I'm going to come to that anyway. Let me not get ahead of myself. I'm going to come to that, all right? Before you sell a product, when you sell a product before you create it, what you are doing is that you are ascertaining if there's a market for that particular product. Because it is useless to create a product, go through the stress, go through the what's the word right now? Go through the stress of creating a product, and at the end of the day, nobody buys from you. Because why? There's no market to sell it to. So you have to sell it first. I do that all the time. Before I create a product, before I create a course, I always put it out there. I'll say, guys, okay, I'm working on this particular idea, and I want to, how do I put it? I'm working on this particular idea, and I don't know if it's something that you guys would want. If you want it, comment yes in the comment section. If you don't, so I'm going to do a pool, a feedback pool. What am I doing? I am selling the idea. I am selling the product. I'm putting it out there to get feedback from people, to know that if I get a lot of response, I will know that yes, there's something in this product, I need to create it. But if I don't get a lot of response from that particular idea, I will kill it. I will kill it instantly. All right. So guys, always sell first before you create. This is where many people they miss it. Always sell first before you create a product. All right, so let's move over to the next one. All right, I've talked about building a community. Build a community. Many of you right now listening to me, you want to sell your brain. Listen, you want to sell your brain, but your social media account is a mess. Your social media account is a mess. You have to go right now, after this particular course, after this particular training, go right now and revamp your social media account. Revamp your social media account. Change your profile picture to reflect someone that has sense and people would want to buy from. Change your profile picture. Edit your bio section. Your bio section says a lot about you, because listen, when people land on your social media platform, there are three things they look out for before there are three things they look out for, and they make a conclusion about you before even looking at any other thing else. The first thing they look out for is your cover picture. The second thing is your display picture. The third thing is your short bio. These three things are so powerful. Social media has changed my life. I think sometime in the future I may have to create a course on that, on how to dominate using social media. All right, not Facebook ads, but normally how to position yourself, build a personal brand that people would want to buy into using social media. Social media is powerful. So you have to go back. I may not be able to touch. I'm giving you areas that after this particular course, you need to go and dig deep into and learn more about. All right. So utilize your social media handles. Yeah, I'm checking the comments. Cool. You guys are following. You guys are good guys. You guys are following. Please take action. All right. Take action. So let's continue. So focus, build a brand online, build a community. How do you build a community? Start by social media, start from social media. Build a community on social media, put out your work on social media, share your results on social media. All right. The second way to build a community is you can start a blog. You can start a blog. You must have a website. Start a blog on your website. Share your ideas on your website. Share your results on your website. Set up a YouTube channel. These are all community tools. Set up a YouTube channel. Set up a WhatsApp group. Set up a Telegram channel. Build your email list of everything you do Focus on building an email list if you want to sell your brain and be successful at it. Why is it important to build an email list? Because why? Social media is rented land. All right. So sorry about that. So you need to have a place that is your own, which is your email list. And email list is important because you can move your contacts from one platform to the other. You have control of your audience. But on social media, Instagram, Mark Zuckerberg can wake up tomorrow and decide that, man, your account does not align with his vision, and he will just block your account. He will just close your account. And you have no control over that. All right, so build a community. Build a community. It doesn't matter how much you know. It doesn't matter how much you know. If there's no community to buy from you, what you know will not make you money. In my book, I shared a story about two people. I shared a story. Imagine if Marianne, for instance, Marianne is on the screen, so I'm going to use her as an example. So imagine if Marianne and Nia Muda, they have the same product. The same product. Nothing is different in the product. The same product. The same value. Everything is the same. But Marianne has a community of, let's say, 100,000 people. And Nii has a community of, let's say, 2,000 people that are interested in what he's selling. Marianne has a community of 100,000 people that are interested in her brand. They know her, they like her, they trust her. Who do you think will make more sales? And who do you think will make more money? I need your comments, guys. I need your comments. Who do you think will make more sales? Who do you think will make more money? Marianne or Nii? Remember, Marianne has a community of 100,000 people, while Nii has a community of 2,000 people. The products that they are selling are both the same. Who do you think will make more money? Nii or Marianne? I'm waiting for your comments, guys. All right. Good. Marianne, people, yeah, good. You guys are following. Cool. Yes, Marianne, receive the prophecy. You will make a lot of money. Marianne. All right. So, Nee, no hard feelings, bro. No hard feelings. You still make money. You're making money, all right? But I just use that to buttress a point, all right? Build a community. Focus on building a community. Focus on putting yourself out there. Focus on giving out value, all right? Then the next thing is nurture them. Nurture your community. It's not enough to build a community. You have to nurture that community with value. With value. For example, let's say that what you know is what instance, like let's say what you know is graphic design. I know Nee does graphic design, Canva and all that, graphic design. He's pretty good at it. All right. Let's say Nee does graphic design and he has a community, but he's not nurturing the community. He's not giving out value to them. He's not letting them know that he's an expert at this thing. He's not showing them his results. He won't make any sales. He won't be able to sell. Because why? It is the people that you nurture. Those are the people that would know you. Those are the people that would like you. Those are the people that would trust you enough to buy what you are selling. It's just like what I'm doing right now in this conference. I'm nurturing you guys. I'm giving you guys value. Tomorrow, if you see any of my products anywhere, you'll be eager to buy it. Because why? You know that this guy has given us value in the past. This guy has given me value in the past. Let me check out what this course is all about. I hear people. Listen, guys. Stop hoarding knowledge. See, if you hoard knowledge, all right, and you are scared of sharing what you know, it says a lot about you than it says a lot about other people. Let me tell you what it says about you. It speaks that you are shallow. It speaks that you are shallow, that you don't really have the depth to pour out what you know without feeling like you are empty. I always tell people, I am an ocean. I can teach today, I can teach tomorrow, I can teach next tomorrow on totally different topics. And it would still be fresh, it would still be powerful because why? I am an ocean. I am an ocean. I am always pouring into myself. I am always learning. I'm always investing in knowledge. So I can never run dry. I can never run dry. Fortune. guy, leave me alone. Don't let us start our issue on this live. All right, stop holding knowledge, share value, because that is the way you put yourself as an authority. Listen, see, when you share free value, when you share free value, what people will begin to think is this: if this guy is giving away this much value for free, what will be contained in a course if he puts it out? That means, man, it's going to be something else. People have objections. People have objections. So you have to share value to prove yourself. Share your results. Prove yourself. All right. Not that you attend a course. Listen. A lot of you do this. A lot of you on this call right now, you do this thing. You make this mistake. You attend, let's say, a class by Fortune Nnamdi, and after attending the class, you now package a class and start to sell because of hunger, because of poverty. You will not package a class and begin to sell. It will not work. You may sell that class once, and few people will buy because of ignorance. But I can tell you, after you sell that class, nobody will buy it from you again. You keep on going down in sales because why? You are shallow. Remember, I started this thing by saying, number one, mindset. Number two, you have to get results. You have to get results. So that's how you start. That's how you start. Give her value, give her value, give her value, give her value, give her value. On my status, on my WhatsApp status, every day I am giving out value. On my social media platforms, I am giving out value. On my YouTube channel, I'm giving out value. I'm always giving out value. Always giving out value. Some days ago, I got a coaching client. All right, coaching client paying me in 6 figures to coach them on how to get clarity for their business and set up their business structure and all that. And this man has been following me for, I don't know, but he told me he has been following me for a few years, not months, so years. It took years of following me and seeing the value that I dish out for him to make a buying decision. For him to make a buying decision. Years. And he paid in 6 figures. So guys, you can make money from what you know, but you have to follow the right process. You have to follow the right process. Yes, I know that people are making money online. You are seeing their results. You are seeing you want to be like them. You want to blow. You want to hammer 1 million. But listen. Draw your ear. This thing takes time. There's a process. And if you jump any process, you will fail. Life operates by patterns. I'm a mathematician. I love mathematics. The course I studied in university was calculation inclined. And one thing I love about mathematics is the fact that if Mr. A does 1 + 1 + 1 is equals to 3, and me, I do that same 1 + 1 + 1, I will get 3 as my results. That's how life operates. Life operates by patterns. By patterns. Once you can plug into the pattern and stick to the process, I can bet you that you would get the same result. Patterns. So I always advise people, I always admonish people that when you see someone getting results, don't envy them. Don't get carried away by the glory. Don't get carried away by the shine. Don't get carried away by all those things that glitter. The question you should ask yourself is, what price has this person paid to get to this point? What process did this person engage to get from point A to point B? Listen, as long as you can get the process, I can guarantee you that you will get the results. If you are willing to work for it. Patterns, results. Process, results. And I'm giving you patterns here. The problem with many of you listening, the problem with many of you is not that you can't make money. The problem with many of you is that you want to make money fast. That's your problem. You're not willing to engage process. You're not willing to engage patterns. I told someone jokingly, I said, I've been building since 2010. You are getting to hear about me now. You're getting to hear about me now on this call does not mean that I started yesterday. No, I started building since 2010. 2010. How many years ago? And tomorrow, more people will see me and they would assume, oh, this guy is an overnight success. Now, lie, you. It's a lie. You guys knew me before they know me. There's a process. There's a process to these things. Consistency. My mentor will tell me consistency over intensity. Consistency over intensity. So, guys, that's the process. So you build a community, nurture the community. Then the next thing is sell to them. Sell to them. Don't be ashamed of selling. Many of you are ashamed of selling. See, if you don't sell, you will beg. My mentor will say, if you don't sell, you will smell. And listen, this is the mindset that changed it for me when I started charging people, all right, for my brain. Listen, and I know a lot of you guys are scared to charge people because of you don't yet understand the benefits of you charging people to pay you for what you know. Especially after you have built a community. See, listen, don't jump the queue. Listen, when I say sell to them, you must have gotten results for yourself. I've gotten results for myself. 1, I have built a community. 2, I have nurtured this community. 3, I have ascertained that the product I am selling to this community is something that people need that can bless their lives and can help transform their lives. Number 4, I have every right to sell to them. Why? Number one. See, if you don't have money, listen, guys, if you can catch this thing, you will never be ashamed of selling your life again. If you don't have money, you will be hungry. If you don't have money, you will be broke. If you don't have money, you will not be able to buy data to nurture them with the free nurturing you're nurturing them. You will not have money to buy data. You will not have money to pay your house rent. You will not have money to take care of yourself if you fall sick. And once you die and leave this earth, the people you have nurtured will move to someone else, will move to somewhere else. That is number 1 reason why you must sell. Because why? You must sell so that you can sustain yourself, so that you can give out more free value. That is why you must sell. Number 1. Number 2, why must you sell? You must sell because people who pay attention. You are not doing someone a favor. Listen, you're not doing someone a favor when you are always giving them free stuff. I can tell you, listen, what I am sharing with you tonight, it is free. It is free. But this same thing is what I have shared with countless number of people, and they've paid me 6 figures for it. This same thing. But I can tell you that because it is free, many of you on this call will not take it seriously. Many of you on this call will not take it seriously because it is free. So I am doing you a disservice if I am always giving it to you for free. People who pay attention. I bought a book. Listen. Hey, listen. The reason why you have not completed that PDF, listen, many of you, the reason you've not completed that PDF is because you got it for free. The reason you've not completed that course is because you got it for free. The reason why you will not come back to this video and watch it again and again is because it is free. I bought a book of 10,000 naira. I can't sleep. I paid 10,000 naira for this book, and you're telling me I should not finish this book cover to cover 3 times. Are you crazy? I must make my money. I must pay attention. I must underline every word. I must check every word. The book must not say, I will handle it with my life. I'll be careful about it because why? I paid for it. Even the Bible says that where your treasure is, that is where your heart will be also. If you don't invest in something, your heart will not be in that thing. Guys, are you following? So sell. Don't be ashamed of selling. Remember, you need money, and number 2, you need people to pay attention to what you're teaching them. These are the 2 reasons out of many reasons why you must sell. Why you must sell. Then how do you sell? Create offers. like I said, I'm the first speaker. A lot of the speakers that are going to come on board, they're going to teach you more about offer creation and all that. All right. So the next thing I want us to, the next phase is what? After you have sold your brain, what do you do next? After you have sold your brain, this is the last phase. After you sold your brain, what do you do next? All right, cool. I just checked to see when my section is going to end, and they're telling me I'm going to end by 7 p.m. That's cool. All right, so what do you do after you've sold your brain? So you've gotten results for yourself. Remember the process. So you've gotten results for yourself. You've ascertained that the product that you're selling is what people need and what people want. All right, what people want and what people need. You've created a community. You've created a community. You've nurtured that community. You sold to them. They've bought from you. What next? Do you just sell to them and leave them? No. What do you do? The next thing you do is create affiliates. Create affiliates. I know that Mr. Kenny is going to come and talk about affiliate marketing. All right. Create affiliates. Create affiliates for your product. Get people to refer their friends to you. Don't just say to them and say, I've sold my brain to you. You guys should just go and now lie. No. First thing is create affiliates from them. Get them to bring more people in to take that same program and give them a commission for doing so. Tell them, if you bring in more people for this course, you get a commission. Create affiliates. If you can't create affiliates, create a challenge. Create a challenge. There are so many ways you can create a challenge. You can tell them, okay, guys, you guys have taken this course. I believe you got value from it, and all that. Now I'm creating a challenge. If so and so persons bring this number of people into this course, you're going to win so and so amount of money, or whatever the prize is. There may be a first prize, a second prize, and a third prize. Create that because it will drive more sales for you. The second thing you want to do is collect testimonials and reviews. Don't miss that. Collect testimonials and reviews because you need those testimonials. Collect testimonials and reviews. All right. Then the last thing is with what to do after you have sold your brain is keep the audience intact, segment them, and sell them other products that are related to the last one you sold. All right. Don't just sell to someone once. Turn them into repeat customers. See, it is easy to sell to repeat customers than to sell to new customers. It is easy because these guys, they already trust you, they already know you, they already like you. So sell to them, create more offers and sell to them. And they will gladly buy from you because they know that you are giving out value. All right. So before I end, I'm done. All right. But while I was preparing this program, one thing I said I was going to talk to you guys about is the skills that you need to master in order to sell your brain effectively. Many people think, because I know something, because I know because I know something, that means I can be able to monetize it. But there's a process. There are certain skills that you must engage, that must come together for you to make money online. And I'm going to be listing them for you very quickly. There are a lot of skills. Now listen, if you can't master the skills, delegate the skills. If you can't master it, delegate. But I'm going to share with you a few skills that it is good that you master it on your own. Out of all the skills, I will mention some skills that you at least try to master it on your own. Number one, graphic design. All right. Number one, graphic design. Because you need a graphic design to promote your products and all that. Graphic design. All right. Number two, copywriting. Number three, video editing. All right. Because let's say your course would be a video course and all. You need to edit your video course. You need to edit it. Video editing. Motion graphics. All right. Make your details on these things. All right. Motion graphics. Website design using WordPress. Sales funnel engineering. Sales funnel hacking. All right. I'm saying this at the top of my head, all right? But I hope you guys are getting it. I hope you guys are getting it. Please, someone should help me type it in the comment section so that everyone can get it. I'm just saying this is at the top of my head. All right. So number one, graphic design. Number two, copywriting. Number three, video editing. Number four, motion graphics. Number 5, website design. Number 6, funnel engineering. All right. Number 7, email marketing. Number 8, content creation. Number 6. Sorry, number 8, number 9. What's on number 9? Email marketing. Okay, graphic design, copywriting, editing, motion graphics, website design, sales funnel hacking, email marketing. I mentioned email marketing. What else? Yeah, I didn't write this thing out. Right, email marketing, digital marketing, media buying, digital marketing, Facebook ads, YouTube ads, Instagram ads, Google ads. All right, you need to master this thing. So on this list, which ones should you master? Which ones should you know at the top of your hand? I would advise learn how to generate traffic by yourself. Traffic generation, Facebook ads, Google ads, YouTube ads, TikTok ads, all the kind of ads. Learn them. Learn how to manage your ads yourself. All right, learn how to manage it yourself. One skill you should know at the top of your hand. Other skills you can delegate them. Another one is copywriting. If you know copywriting and you know media buying, you are good to go. Every other thing can be delegated. If you know copywriting and you know media buying, every other thing can be delegated. For example, me, for instance, I have knowledge of copywriting, all right, but I don't like writing copies. I don't like it. It's something I just don't like. I don't have passion for. But I trained for it. I learned for it. I've read countless number of books on copywriting, so I can spot a good copy. So that is one skill that I have delegated out. But I know graphic design, I know email marketing, I know content creation, I know website design, I know sales funnel design. Which other skills do I have? Again? Hard skills. I'm currently learning. I was learning video editing, but I stopped. I said no, that's too much. I delegate those ones. I delegate video editing. I delegate sometimes I even delegate graphic design because workload on me is getting much. All right. Then lastly, guys, if you want to sell your brain, learn how to do what I am doing now. Learn how to put your phone in your face and speak for hours, sharing value without seeing anyone present. It's called, I don't know what they call it, but some people call it public speaking. But I feel that there should be another name for what I'm doing right now. Because what I'm doing right now, I'm not seeing anybody. I'm not seeing you. It's just my phone, my phone and my camera. I'm just talking to my camera. I'm not seeing you. But to you, it's as if I'm talking to you. You have to learn this skill. Because in this time and age that we are, this is one of the skills that you need if you want to sell your brain effectively. All right. So guys, my time is up. I hope you got value. I hope you got value, guys. I hope you got value. Let me know. I'm done with my section.
All right.
Hope you got value.
Wow, I really got value. I know this feels right. If not, you got value, drop a comment section. You know you got value, drop the fire emoji in the comment section. All right. Well, and see, drop the fire emoji. Okay, let's calculate the next odd value. Value there. I can see you there. So answer time. If you have a question, issue and question. Stop. If you have a question, type issue. Okay. Start this one. Question. How do you undo?
All right, guys, I hope I'm still live. Can you? All right, I'm still. Okay, the question, my brother Nathaniel Disu. Nat, you want embarrass me for public, Abby? Okay, how do you How do you handle brain pickers? Those who buy a 5K course but want 50K answer. All right. So what you do is create packages. All right, create packages, and you have to be explicit. Honestly, see, if you buy a 5K course, there's a certain listen, guys, listen. If someone buys a 5K course and wants you to answer a question that would require your time, the first thing you need to do is to value your time. Value your time. How much is your time worth? That's the first thing. How much is your time worth? All right. And create packages for them. Always refer people to products you've created. If you created a bootcamp that can answer that question, where they can get to ask you questions for hours on end and all that, do that. All right. Personally, what I started doing lately, I wasn't doing it before, but because of the increase in demand, people come into my DM. I have a question. I had to create a question and answer package. There's a question and answer package. You pay a particular amount of money to ask me questions for 1 week. You pay a particular amount of money to ask me questions for 1 week. If the question is too much, I will ignore you. You understand? I will ignore you. All right. So because my time is precious to me. So guys, but listen to me, create a question and answer package, especially for people that you know that they are brain pickers. Listen, there's a way that I can. Nat, you're my guy. I've asked you questions worth 200,000, worth 1 million, and you've answered. All right, you're my guy. I've built that relationship with you, and I can withdraw from that relationship anytime, any day. All right. So what I'm talking about is brain pickers. People that you know that they should do something, but they are coming to you. They know the right thing to do, but they don't want to do the right thing. And the way they approach you, they don't approach with value. They don't approach with anything. They just come and they ask you questions. You need to create a package for those kind of people. All right. Give value upfront. Don't always come to collect. It gets draining. All right. So Nat, I hope I answered your question.
All right, so thank you very much, Mr. Z. Another question here from Deborah.
See, listen, when I talk about selling an idea, the first thing is not just about posting a poll online. It's not just about putting a poll out there and asking people for answers. You also have to have your ears open. Listen, I have a course that is called the Consistency Hack. That course has currently blessed over 2,000 people. It has blessed over 2,000 people. And I got the idea for that course by a comment and a post an influencer made. The influencer made a post. He asked a question. He was like, when it comes to business success, what is one thing that you struggle with? And I went to the comment section of that particular post, and I started seeing people list out consistency. I struggle with consistency. I was like, whoa, a lot of people are actually struggling with this thing. This is a problem. This is a hot market. So let me create something around this and put it out there for people. And I put it out there, and boom, the first time we launched it, we had over, I think, 2,000 people or so in row. That was the first time it was launched. The second time, 1,300 people. Then we are hosting it again this year, this month on the 17th. And right now, as I speak with you, 1,500 people have already registered. All right. So that is how it's not just about just putting out a poll. A poll is good, but you have to listen. You have to listen to trends. You have to keep your ears open. You have to keep your eyes open. All right. Look at the conversation. Go to forums. Go to groups. Look at what people are talking about. I can tell you, see, anything that has to do with money, people making money, people will buy. And that has to do with people making money. And that has to do with people living healthy. Healthy would sell. Health would sell. There are things that are constants that sell. Health will sell. Relationship will sell. Making money will sell. All right. These are things that sell. So whatever you are doing, as a person, always ask yourself, this thing I am doing, how does it touch on these points? How does it touch on these points? Does it help people make more money, or does it help people save more money? All right. The second thing is, does it help people build better relationships? Does it, for example, the consistency hack, for instance, the consistency hack, the angle I can sell it from is, I can sell it from an angle that the more consistent you are, the more you're going to be successful. And success for many people has to do with making more money. Do you understand? So I can come from that angle, and consistency hack would sell, because why? People need to be more consistent in order to make money, in order to achieve success. All right. So your this is it. How do we strategize? See, it doesn't have to be something complex. It doesn't have to be something complex. You don't have to go and put out a copy. I'm talking about pre-selling an idea. You just put it out there, guys. I'm trying to put this together, or guys, this is what I'm thinking. Or you can ask a question, guys. What's this one thing that you are struggling? You put out a list of things. Your idea is included in that list, and then you see how people respond. For example, you can tell someone, okay, I'm thinking of putting together a class on so and so. These are 3 topics I am considering. Number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4. Which topic do you think you would go for? And watch the response of people, and you will see if that your idea holds water or not. It's simple. There's nothing like re-strategizing or low response or bad presentation. No, the presentation is not the problem. If you do the presentation well, and the presentation is simple, just ask a question, throw out topics, throw out an idea. The response will always tell you if you should create it or not. All right, Deborah, I hope I've answered your question. What other things can you do to sustain yourself as you go through the process? Like, you need money for data, money for this resource, for growing, among other things that are also demanded. You are not ready to create a course or to sell your brain if you are hungry. This is the mistake many people will make. Many people think selling your brain is a primary source of income. It is not. I can tell you that the fella duro 2 years. I can categorically tell you that the fella duro 2 years, the Trisha Bizzies, the Jono Biddies, the which other popular name again? The Akin Alabis, the Tony Omoto shows of this world, they don't make their primary income from selling their brain. Selling their brain is just passive income. Those guys have other things they do by the side, aside from selling their brain. Selling your brain is just an added advantage. All right, you want to help people. It is not for me. Selling my brain is not a source of income for me. It's not a source, because if it's a source of income for me, I would like to teach you. I would go and read a book because I'm hungry for money. I'll go and read a book and immediately put a course and then put the course for 25 naira and say people should come and buy it from me because I'm hungry. No. That's why I say you have to get results first. You have to get results first from that knowledge that you have. You have to offer that knowledge for free first for people. Go and work. Go and get a job. If your finances are down, get a job. It's not a crime to work. I worked in a company for 2 years before I quit and started my business. Don't let people tell you that entrepreneurship is the goal. Now lie. Entrepreneurship is work. Listen, entrepreneurship is work. Guys, don't let anybody lie to you and tell you will become your own boss. It's a lie. You will work. See, at least when you are working for someone, you're working 9 to 5. As an entrepreneur, you're working from when you wake up to when you sleep. There's no 9 to 5 for you as an entrepreneur. There's no 9 to 5. Look at me right now. It's 7 o'clock. I am having this call with you. This is work for me. Look at Emmanuel. Emmanuel is on this call. He's working. This is 7 p.m. He's working by an employee. By 5 o'clock, he will run out of the office. And he's done with for the day. All right, so start with getting your primary income sorted out first. All right, it's not a crime to get a job. Get a job. No, it doesn't matter how small it pays. My first and only job paid me 70,000 naira a month. My first and only job paid me 7,000 naira a month, and I used that money to launch into my business. So it depends on how wise you are. All right, so guys, get a job. Selling your brain, I must say this here, selling your brain is not a primary source of income. Investing in crypto is not a primary source of income. Investing in Forex is not a primary source of income. See, there's what we call, I don't have the time to talk about this. This is a topic for another day when I'm talking about financial intelligence and all that. There's what we call primary sources of income, and there's what we call passive sources of income. So you have to know the difference, right? Any other question?
All right. Sir, thank you very much, sir. That will be the last. So, let's appreciate Mr. Azim. Thank you, Mr. Azim.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you, sir. Thank you for sharing this value with us.
All right.
So let's thank him. All right. So guys, we'll be having another section. I hope you got value for tonight. So we'll be having another section tonight by 7:30. So between now till 7:30, let's use that time to stretch ourselves and get back here by 7:30. We're going to be massive. So let's be here. So thank you very much for your time. So we'll meet here again by 7:30. Yeah, what you say again by 7:30?
If you do not have capacity to execute all of those things I've mentioned may amount to almost nothing. So what am I saying? It's high time we began to build capacity.
I went from making $24 in my first 11 months as an online entrepreneur